one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Heald and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox in at the point. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. James with it, Caldwell Pope outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Fox. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Fox, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's LeBron. That one misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
Thank you, David.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Both free throws good from James. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Fox against Schroeder. Barnes outside, shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James looking around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Outside, Fox. To end the run, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Throw good, Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Here's LeBron, and he drops it in from the low post. LeBron's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points last game out. The baseline J. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Schroeder against Fox. The shot, no good. Good D by Parker. Caldwell Pope against Hield. Right side, Fox fires the 3, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Hield's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Kings. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Hits it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Now Caldwell Pope. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Caldwell Pope finds James. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Parker. And it's Drummond missing. The Kings trail by 3. There's the pass to Fox. Lets it go with a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Drummond throws it down.
Man, I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Lets it go from 14. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Here's Hield following the bucket by the Lakers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Look, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Both free throws good from Hield.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Davis finds James. Caldwell Pope for 3. Here's Schroeder. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Fox goes in, and it's in there. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
James against Barnes. Now here's James. Not a lot of room. They get it back. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. Down low, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane. Always looking to punch it down.
Pass to Harrell. Passes it to Davis. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barnes outside. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Parker, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now here's James. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. James finds Davis. Tries from the block. The shot is good off the backboard. Davis has got 5 now.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Drummond.
But we're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Healed outside. Pass to Bagley. Fires from 18, and that one good.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Outside, Davis. Back to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Barnes. But they get it back. Here's Fox. Buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here is Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston. A nice shot by LeBron.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. Count that one.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Harrell up top. Last time out, he had 14 points. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Whiteside, good. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. Caldwell Pope on the wing, covered by Heel. Releases. Again, Los Angeles.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
LeBron against Fox. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Healed the pass to Whiteside. Healed against Schroeder. Let's go. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Fox finds Bagley. Over Davis. Bagley, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The first free throw is good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
The Kings making a switch here. Bielitz has checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Three-pointer Healed. Rebound the Lakers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Now Fox. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Now here's Schroeder. Lobbed up there for Drummond. The Kings trail by 9. The pass to Bagley over Davis, and Davis sends it back, and he recovers it. Bagley, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, pass to Davis.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Fox. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kuzma against Bagley. Kuzma, right side. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. Bagley, no good.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor. He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Timeout called by the Kings. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Kings. The Lakers second.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Bembry misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Los Angeles. Passes it to Fox. To the paint to stop the drought. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 2. Fox, no good.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night.
Take a break. Take a break.
Drummond's one of them.
2 shots.
Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
The first one falls. Clark, who are a few under-the-radar guys who really get it done scoring the ball at that forward position?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of names that come to mind. Bojan Bogdanovic,
yes.
Outstanding scorer. Gallinari, And then John Collins, the young fella down in Atlanta. Those three guys are all a little bit undervalued as scorers.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. 17-point game. Pass to Bagley. Now the pass to Bembry. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Holmes kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
On Fox. Good season for him last year. 8th in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Over to the wing. Bielitsa passes to Holmes. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. No good again that time.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Fox following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Bagley. Almost, but it rolls out.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Stay there.
Schroeder against Fox. Poked loose. Here's Bembry. The kick out to Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Kings trail by 21. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Kuzma against Fox. Pass to Schroeder. Outside, Davis. Bielitsa against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Over to the left wing. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Schroeder up top. He's covered by Bielitsa. And it's Schroeder missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Bembry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 19 points. To the inside, Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And both free throws good for Davis. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Fox. Passes it to Bagley. Hield outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hield's got 11 points.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Here's Schroeder, and it's good, 2 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Barnes outside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's stolen by Davis. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. And the pass to Giles. Shoots from the elbow. Barnes can't get it to go.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. and the team is struggling because of it.
Get there, get there.
Schroeder against Hield. The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here's Fox. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Second shot opportunity, and it's Davis laying it in. He's got 15.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Hield. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, and the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his third foul so far. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Kings also making a change. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bagley. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Pass to James. Drummond in the post. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Giles. Kicks it to Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fox finds Barnes. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
That one is no good. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And here's Barnes for 3. That shot missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson, a tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 3 block shots, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Lakers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Whiteside is out there with Parker, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Fox. From 13 feet, it goes down. Fox has got 14.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Drummond with it. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Right side, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. LeBron's shot is good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Healed against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Fox. From past the arc, knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 11. And the dunk by LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox. Second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that one drops for him.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Schroeder surveying the floor. He dishes it to LeBron. Pulls it up. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Healed, can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Davis with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Fox. 18 points for him. Here's Barnes. No good. Shot missing. Good D by LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Schroeder against Fox. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I like watching Fox get going on offense. Has an outstanding feel for when to get his shot.
James against Barnes. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
First one falls for him. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Heel dishes to Parker. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And stolen by Bielitsa. Parker outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. A floater. Caruso, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
A floater, and the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. And the Lakers get it back. Drummond, and he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 12 in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
5 on the clock. Here's Hield.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Whiteside. Passes to Bielitsa. Hield inside. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. For Davis. Whiteside trying to break free, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Tries again, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Now, Bielitsa. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Caruso, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
The pass to Fox. Will it go? That shot misses. James with some nice D. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Left side, Davis. Fox against James. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Parker passes to Hield. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Whiteside kicks to Hield. Over Drummond. Hield can't hit.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Good. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fox against James. Out to the right wing. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Davis. Dishes it to LeBron. Out left to the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Parker. Rebound by Parker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Feeds to Whiteside. Shoots over Kuzma. Misses off the right iron. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Whiteside. Hield left side. Back to Whiteside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. Kuzma passes to Davis, and it goes down 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Some changes for Sacramento. Len comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Rashawn Holmes in for Jabari Parker.
One shot.
Sacramento with the ball. It's Fox with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Fox against James. Here's Davis. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hield. A very nice season for him last year. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
And the Kings making a change here. Bembry's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 29. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bembry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Morris. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, James. And they double up James. Pass to Morris. Pulls up. Connects. The jumper drops.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Bembry, covered by LeBron. Bembry kicks to Hield. A rebound by the Lakers.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Kuzma passes to Morris. Here's Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caruso's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Markieff Morris, also Marc Gasol is out there, Caldwell Pope out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caruso in at the 1. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Mark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
Kings shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Moment here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Right wing. Joseph against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Joseph. Here's Bembry. Again, the miss by the Kings. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Joseph looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
Shooting 2.
Joseph is a guy who's a proven champion and does whatever's asked of him, and that makes him a solid leader on this team.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Joseph drops them both. Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bembry over Cook. Knocks down the step back Jay.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fades back. Count that one. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Joseph, the pass to Bembry. He can't get it to go. Good D by Gasol. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
That one good for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bazemore misses. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. He can't get that one to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here is Cook. Down low. Shoots over Len. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Here's Bembry. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. From 8, and it's Gasol getting it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here is Cook. He's covered by Bazemore, and he's able to get it back. Caruso kicks to Cook. The second chance effort. The rebound by Giles. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morris against Joseph. Floats one. Here's Len. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Gasol. He kicks it to Cook. Sacramento grabs the miss. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Bazemore. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Bembry. pass to Joseph. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Cook. From about 19 feet, Morris, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Bazemore. Pass to Gasol. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bounce pass, Joseph. Bazemore for three. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here is Cook. Passes it to Caruso. Morris outside. Kicks it to Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. Three-pointer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bazemore against Caldwell Pope. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Bazemore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up. He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. And there's the pass to Len. Now here's Joseph. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Caruso. To the middle. They need this one. Gasol, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bazemore. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bazemore's got 10 points in just the second half. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now, here's Gasol. And here is Dudley. He kicks it to Cook. For three, it's hauled in by the Kings. An even 3-on-3 break. Bazemore passes to Giles. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
Damian Jones is checked in for Los Angeles. And here is Los Angeles now. Here is Cook. Can they get it? The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 6 rebounds in the game. Joseph against Dudley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Outside Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
You'll take those all day long.
Joseph finds Len. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bembry, and the shot goes in. Bembry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here is Cook after the Kings pick up 2. Outside Gasol. Back to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Bazemore. From deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here is Cook. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dudley the pass to Gasol. And Dudley kicks to Cook. Unloads from 13. And no good that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.